Happy New Year, everybody. It is officially 2026, and today is the first Monday of 2026. Monday's my favorite day of the week. And to be honest, the last couple of days to start the year, I was just chilling. I don't really believe in January 1st, you're a completely different person. You're already constantly becoming a new person throughout the entire year. But the new year just helps you really solidify some goals that you have that you're going to change your habits. So I enjoyed the last couple of days, but now that it's Monday, I'm back on schedule, I'm back on track, I'm doing all the same shit that I normally do, and I'm excited to set some new goals. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride, show you guys what I'm doing, but for now, I gotta go hit the gym. Let's go. So the end of last year, I had a pretty big emphasis on calisthenics. I was really working on my handstand, muscle up, and then a couple other moves, but moving into 2026, I'm gonna be going back to my classic 3-day split, but I'm gonna be starting each workout with some calisthenics movements so I can maintain the skill and continue to build it as well. So I'll show you guys some of that today, but you're not really allowed to film at my gym, so I'll do my best to get some shots, but nothing gonna be crazy. Everybody's always asking how to get abs. Two things. One, you gotta eat clean. You gotta get rid of body fat. The lower your body fat, the easier it is to see your abs. But two, you gotta spam these leg raises. Leg raises, knee raises, opposite knee to opposite armpit. Do those after every single workout, and you'll start to see your abs get way more defined. So that's my tip for you. Workout is complete. Normally I like to sauna after the workout, but I don't have time today, and I saunaed last night. The reason I like to sauna is because it helps promote blood flow, helps with recovery, and honestly helps with muscle growth. So if you have time after working out, make sure you hit the sauna. So before taking off to go do my goals for the year, I wanted to get some protein in, but I didn't want to have a lot of carbs or anything because it would just slow down my brain. I want to be as optimally focused as I can, which means no carbs and caffeine and water. That's it. And then that way I can just lock in. I have a couple calls as well. So a little bit of protein once I get back from all of these calls and whatnot, probably around 4 o'clock today, I'll have like a huge meal. So if you follow me at all on Instagram, you would have seen already that I got a new car at the very end of the year. And I figure I'll show it to you guys right now.
I want you to feel me. I want you to touch me. I wanna make you mine. When I lose control, we can go for a ride. Your love can be high. You can deny. I can satisfy.
So here it is. I'll show the outside in a sec, but it's a Mercedes-Benz GLE 53 AMG, and I absolutely love it. This thing is super fun to drive. It's fast, it's quick, but it's got a lot of space in the back. So if I ever need to throw like a surfboard back there, or like honestly take it up to the mountains or anything, I can do that. And yeah, honestly, it's just like, it's a fucking fun car. Kind of looks like a Stormtrooper because it's a white car with black windows, black rims, black accents. So it looks really cool from the outside, in my opinion. So it's definitely fun to drive. Honestly, this is like the most I've driven it the last couple days because right when I bought it, I went on a trip for like a week and I didn't even have the car. So I got back last week and have drove it the last couple days, and it's honestly been really fun. It's really cool and fun to have this car. At the end of the day though, like, it's just a car. It's not gonna be something that fulfills me long term. And I think it's really important to understand that and recognize that. And this will be cool for a couple weeks and it's fun to have hit this goal. But at the end of the day, like, I care about finding things that are more fulfilling to me and pushing myself. And at the end of the day, like, a car, again, it's gonna be cool for a couple of weeks. But what about after that? You know, what do I do every single day when I wake up? I'm only in the car for, you know, a couple hours a week. What does it actually look like for the rest of my life as far as what I'm doing? So I wanna make sure that the businesses I'm pursuing, the physical activities I'm pursuing, the people that I'm hanging out with, the impact that I'm having on the world, that's what I wanna make sure like I'm really focusing on, because that's gonna make me way happier than a car ever will. So hopefully it's inspiring you guys. You know, like, I started this business a year ago and it's been really successful. And I've been able to do this because I've been able to help a lot of people. And to me, that's what it signifies. But at the end of the day, like, I'm hungrier for way more than this, and it's not just material things. So it's cool to be driving this to my, like, goal setting little appointment I have with myself. But yeah, I figured I'd give you guys a little insight on what's going on. So the reason I picked this hotel to do my goal setting is because it's right on the beach. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it's also inspiring. I'd rather do this here than be in my apartment or somewhere else that's kind of boring. So I'm gonna grab a table, gonna grab a coffee, get caffeinated up, and then start writing some goals. It's pretty sweet though. All right, so one of the first things that I do when I'm doing my goal setting is I actually review the previous year. So I went through all my pictures and calendar and looked at everything that I did last year that I wanted to write down. And then I took it a step further and I was like, let me see what some of my goals were last January. And this is pretty sweet because my goal was to do 15K in January. I ended up doing more than double that. Run a sub 3:30 marathon, did that. 30-second handstand, crushed that. Buy a foreign whip, just did that, and an international trip, which I went to Canada last year and did like a crazy hike. So literally every single goal that I'd set out last January, I achieved. Obviously, as those, I hit some of those in the middle of the year, so I like made new goals. But it's really cool to see how when you actually take time to sit down, be intentional with how you're going to spend your time, you can literally manifest your reality. Obviously it takes work, but you have to have the vision first. So that's exactly why I actually sit down and do this. Once you complete all that, you'll book your onboarding call. It'll explain exactly how to do that in the video. Really excited to start working with you, man. Welcome you to the team and get you away from working out 6 days a week, doing cardio for 40 minutes a day every day. Like, you will have so much more freedom after this and better results with it too. So if you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to shoot me a text. It's why you have my number. But if not, I'll plan on talking to you towards the end of this week. All right, thanks, Zach. All right, well, just hop off a new client call. Just joined the team, so that'll be pretty exciting. I still got this epic view over here. The sun just went down, but this place has been popping. There's like a conference here and it just got out. Everybody's having drinks, getting loud. So I'll probably leave here to go finish doing my goal setting somewhere else. Somewhere still inspiring because I really like the vibe here. It's just too loud and whatnot. January is always crazy with new clients because new year, new me. People are gonna hop on board and get dialed in. So it's always an exciting time of the year. Everybody's super fired up. My goal and job is basically to make sure that that enthusiasm that they have in January is still present come July, November, December. Like, it's to actually teach foundational habits and a lifestyle that delivers results without sacrificing, you know, all of your time and everything else that you want to do. So another member joining the team. Team keeps on growing, community gets bigger, and more people just getting results. So I'm just trying to make people live healthier and happier lives, and so far doing a pretty good job at it, but want to do a better job. Look at this, it literally looks like Hawaii out here. The sun is still setting, and I think the sunset might be kind of crazy. So before I leave, I gotta post a couple things on Instagram. I figure I'd do it out here with a crazy view. Because I mean, when you got a view like this, why would you not enjoy it? So it keeps on getting better. I don't think that the camera does justice, but this is pretty beautiful. It's crazy. All right, back home for a quick sec. I'm going to, have some of this meal prep ground beef food, and then go for a run in a little bit. And I got a lot of other shit I gotta do, so I'll bring you along. All right, since I've been home, I had like an hour-long call with my friend who called me, and I haven't talked to him for a long time, so I figured I'd catch up, see how things are going. Edited a video for Instagram that took way too long, but we got it done. And then was responding to a bunch of DMs. So I didn't really write down any of my goals, or like I didn't finish that, but I'm honestly not in the right state of mind. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. Same thing, gonna go to a cool spot, get caffeinated up, all of that good stuff. But it's 9 o'clock right now, and I still have to go on a 5-mile run. I ate that little bowl that I showed you guys, but I haven't eaten anything since then, and I'm pretty damn hungry. So before my run, I'm just gonna have some of these energy goos. They're not the best, but you know, they get the job done. And I'm really hungry. When I get back, I think I'll have a yogurt bowl because that's pretty easy. What's going on? Why is my camera dirty? Hopefully that fixed it, but it's a little bit easier to digest. I don't like going to bed on like a super full stomach. So the yogurt bowl is, in my opinion, easier to digest and makes it so I can have a little bit better sleep. But I'm gonna pop a couple of these guys, and then I think I'm going at like a 9-minute pace. So like 45-minute run. It's pretty cold outside. I don't think it's raining, but last thing I want to do is go on a run. But we're gonna do it. All right, we got 5 miles at an 8:45 to 9-minute pace. Shouldn't be too bad, besides the fact that I don't want to run right now and I'd rather go to bed, but got to stick to the plan. I got a marathon coming up in March, and I want to PR it. The goal is sub 3:15. So only way that's going to happen is by putting in the reps. Can't just hope I'm going to get better. Got to guarantee it. So we're out here doing the damn thing. Don't be a bitch. It's only a voice in your head. You just gotta get out there and start doing it. The one thing I like about running at night or like early in the morning is there's nobody else out. Like, I really don't see any runners out here, and you know, it's probably because they're going at like 7 or 8 a.m., which I wish that's what I did, but later at night, it's kind of nice to just have some solitude, have some time to yourself, kind of lock in on some thoughts, some dreams, some problems you've been thinking about, and work through that shit. So that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm about 1.5 miles in, cruising right now, absolutely cruising. All right, 5 miles in the books. I ran at a 8:43 pace. Weather was honestly kind of perfect, felt great. I was really thirsty. And now I need to probably eat something because I haven't had like very much protein at all today. And then I'll probably stay up till like midnight because I want to let the food digest a bit. It's like 10:30 right now. And then, yeah, we'll hit the hay and have a good day tomorrow. All right, we got Siggy's plain yogurt, and we got Santa Cruz Paleo chocolate protein powder. 1 scoop of this. There's about half a tub of yogurt in here. So quick maths, this is 20 grams of protein per scoop, and there is 2 servings left in here at 20 grams each, so 2, 4, 6, so 60 grams of protein in this guy right here. Oh no. Again, I don't track any of my calories, I don't track any of my macros except for protein. I'm aware of how much I eat on a day-to-day basis, but I don't track anything. You don't have to, weigh all your food. You don't have to be constantly tracking everything. If you have certain systems in place and you know what you're eating and about how much to eat each day, then you can live a life of freedom. It's pretty awesome. So let me see. This is 200 calories for the yogurt. That's 100 calories per scoop. So this thing right here is 300 calories with 60 grams of protein. That's pretty damn good, honestly. Which is, yeah, it's cool. But I'm definitely in a deficit today because all I had was this, the gummies before the run, and the bowl I had. So I'm probably at like around 1,500 calories for the day. Would not recommend that. I just lost track of time, and I need to be better about that. But my day, the goals I had are more important, and normally I'm over on protein, so it kind of all evens out at the end of the day. I'm at like 130 for the day, a little short, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. If you miss something here or there, you're going to be fine. If I did this every single day of the week, I would not look good. But luckily that doesn't happen every day of the week. A lot of times I get like 200 grams of protein a day, so I try to aim for like 160. About 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, and that works great for me. It is now 12:30. You probably can't see me very well, but I'm going to bed. This is my favorite feature in my room. I got automatic blinds. So I push a button, and then the blinds just go down. And it's really convenient at night and in the morning because I can just get light in here really easily. But I'm really excited for this year. I think 2026 is going to be really special. I got a lot of momentum coming in from 2025. And yeah, I'm going to release a video soon showing exactly how I do all my goal setting since I wasn't able to complete it today, because I know that it's an extremely powerful tool if you do it right. So definitely want you guys to have access to that and, have an insanely successful 2026 that catapults you into an even better 2027. So appreciate you guys following, appreciate the support, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.